Okay, today I'm going to be ranking all the monsters from the Scooby-Doo series, the new Scooby and Scrappy-Doo show. And this is the final series. I've done Where Are You?, the new Scooby-Doo movies, the Scooby-Doo show, the first Scooby and Scrappy-Doo show, the new Scooby-Doo mysteries, the 13 Ghosts Scooby-Doo, a pup named Scooby-Doo, What's New Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, Be Cool Scooby-Doo, and Scooby-Doo and Guess Who. This is the final one. And I forgot how many good design monsters there were in the series, so I kind of had a tough time doing this rating. But I managed. And hopefully this last Scooby-Doo rating I can make count. And maybe I can review the movies if I don't have any ideas. Let's go. At number 24, the ghouls. So Scooby, Scrappy, Shaggy, and Daphne are staying at this, house, which is haunted by a bunch of different ghouls. There's this stone monster, a fireplace monster. I decided to just rank them into one category to save time. And, to be honest, it's just kind of a forgettable episode. If you took out most of the ghouls and just left it at the main ones, nothing much would change. Because if you have multiple ghouls in one episode, it's just hard to keep track of them, unless they're memorable. But thankfully, they're memorable. Somewhat. Oh well. Moving on, I guess. At number 23, Dracula, his wife, and Frankenstein. These are also kind of forgettable. But Dracula and his wife trying to recreate Frankenstein, but eventually Frankenstein's brain gets mixed into a duck, and at the end of the episode, he's in a pond with a bunch of other ducks. Which seems kind of ridiculous. But, the context of the show, I guess. I mean, it is a really solid episode for this series. Even though it has the abomination that is Scrappy-Doo, we don't talk about him, really. But, I mean, they can be memorable enough. Their designs are all right. But, I think this is as far as I could put them. At number 22, Mr. Cyclops. Unlike the Cyclops that I talked about last week, this one is not that memorable. And his sidekick, Ivan, is not memorable either. They're just not that interesting to me. At number 21, I have The Mummy. I wanted to put this higher, but the other 20 monsters after this are really solid. So The Mummy is part of this, gang of mystery solvers trying to prove that Scooby and the others are enough to be put in this, mystery gang, and they use The Mummy to do so, which is actually really good. I like it. And The Mummy has a pretty good design. It feels similar to the Mummy of Anka from Where Are You? At number 20, the dinosaur. The dinosaur is meh. It's just a four-legged green dinosaur being controlled by a machine. It's not anything special, but to be honest, it's just not that interesting. I kind of prefer the dinosaur spirit from What's New Scooby-Doo. Oh well, moving on. At number 19, the Tower Wizard and the Yadzrak. That's actually how you say it. The Tower Wizard is just part of this, challenge for people to complete it. He's not really much of a villain. The Yadzrak is more of the villain, growing larger every time. I mean, it's alright. Oh well. At number 18, the Conrad. This takes place in Scooby's dream where Scooby-Doo has to take him down from stealing. I mean, it is very interesting, but it's all a dream. I mean, I like his design. Oh well. At number 17, Rander the Ape Man. He's alright, kind of similar to Tarzan. I mean, he's alright, but, I mean, he's just not really that good, in my opinion. At number 16, the Chameleon. The chameleon is basically this criminal who can change into his surroundings like a real-life chameleon. And his weakness, Worcestershire sauce. Because, well, I've never had Worcestershire sauce, so I don't know how to feel about it. But he's trying to steal these gold medals, and he does that by putting on a few different disguises. I mean, he almost gets away, but he bumps into a whole tray of Worcestershire sauce, and the cops take him away. Very good episode. Oh well. At number 15, the Masked Manx. It actually has an S in it from the X in the website. The Masked Manx is just this gorilla trying to steal this valuable stamp from Daphne's parents. I mean, the Masked Manx has a pretty interesting design, being similar to what Mr. Blake's costume is. Oh well. Yeah. And he almost gets away with stealing the stamp, but not for falling into the pool and Scooby activating the pool settings. He could have got away, but no. At number 14, the Spectre of the Sports Cars. I mean, the Spectre of the Sports Cars is just trying to steal the sports cars with having a control inside his gloves, kinda. I mean, the Spectre can be interesting. I mean, his design is alright, but this is probably as high as I could put him. And number 13, the Gremlin. The Gremlin is part of this movie set, and the culprit, Mickey Hack, is actually very smart with his strategy. I mean, the Gremlin is alright. I like its design, but this is as high as I could put it. And number 12, the Minotaur. The Minotaur is just trying to steal the golden fleece because, well, it's valuable. The Minotaur is alright. I mean, it's got an alright design. It's got a menacing appearance. You know, the basic stuff a Minotaur has. But this is as high as I could put him in the context of this. At number 11, the Phantom of the Soaps. The Phantom of the Soaps is just this actor who's going to get replaced on the show, so he tries to scare people off with the Phantom, which works for a while, but is eventually caught when they see the actor wearing the same ring that the Phantom has. Oh well. But, I mean, he almost got away with it. And now, time for the top 10. At number 10, the Great White Shark and the Seaweed Monster. The Great White Shark is actually mechanical, as the Seaweed Monster is using it to smuggle out pearls that he's been stealing, and using the Seaweed Monster disguise so nobody can see his identity. I mean, the Seaweed Monster honestly has a pretty decent design, with most of his body being clumped up by seaweed and glowing red eyes. I mean, the only way he got caught was his surfboard had his initials, CC, standing for Cowabunga Carlisle, and gold pearls. Why'd you do that? If you hadn't done that, you probably would have gotten away with it. Sometimes they just make stupid decisions. And number 9, Olaf the Terrible and the Viking Pirates / Minions. Olaf the Terrible, being the first one from the series, is actually pretty threatening. I mean, I like his design. Olaf the Terrible is really good. I mean, his Viking minions / pirates don't really get any, screen time. But, I mean, this is an alright episode. At number 19, the Neanderthal Monster of Devil's Rock, who was really this, ranch hand trying to steal, some kind of, some kind of rich substance on there, using the Neutral Monster Devil's Rock to do so. It's really interesting, to say the least. At number 7, the Mud Monster. The Mud Monster is honestly very interesting, able to create mini earthquakes, which is really threatening because earthquakes are deadly, and the Mud Monster has a pretty good design. I even put him in the thumbnail. And number 6, the Hound of the Barkervilles. The Hound of the Barkervilles honestly has a really good design, and the whole plan of it trying to scare people off so it goes to the owner, Bentley, which is really smart. He's even been stealing sheep and hiding them in his shed. The Hound of the Barkervilles honestly was really good. I had to put him in the top 10. And time for the final 5. At number 5, the Ghost of Chef Miraz. The Ghost of Chef Miraz at this kitchen has been trying to steal valuable paintings by trying to fame this other chef, Pierre. And it's really Gusteau. And the only thing that gave him away were the glowing onions, which he used to make his chef costume glow. I mean, Chef Miraz is very interesting. At number 4, the Ghost of Casey O'Reilly. So the Ghost of Casey O'Reilly is just this opposite guy facing the Flounders. The captain, like the manager of the team, Coach Rungout, trying to make his team, the Roosters, beat the other team, the Flounders, by kidnapping their best pitcher, Sally. And the Ghost of Casey O'Reilly actually has a really good design. I mean, he's very interesting. I wish he got a bit more screen time, though. At number 3, the Creature ChemLab. No, wait, the Creature from ChemLab. My bad. The Creature from ChemLab is actually really good design. I like its shade of green, the whole plan of it stealing video games, and it's probably one of the best in the series. But couldn't beat these two. At number 2, the Ghost of McBaggy Rogers. So Shaggy and the others attend this wagging of his, cousin or sister. And the ghost of his ancestor, the Ghost of McBaggy Rogers, is trying to steal, this valuable treasure, which turns out to be a few ears of corn. I mean, it seems valuable. I mean, corn tastes good. And I really like the backstory of McBaggy Rogers, even having a dog, Yankee Doodle Doo, being more serious. I mean, McBaggy Rogers honestly has a well-thought-out plan of using an old ancestor to attack the wedding so nobody leaves and giving him enough time to steal the corn. And then I don't know what he was going to do with it. Maybe sell it online, eat it himself. Yeah. But at number 1, the Carnival Clown. I know I put him at a low spot in my clowns rating, which I did 4 months ago. The Carnival Clown has a great design, and his whole plan is stealing kidnapping one of the teachers at the school carnival, Mr. McDouble, so he could get the black box that had the raffle prize, which had a watch in it, which he probably thought that this ruby was in it. I mean, it was very well thought out. And the clown is eventually defeated by getting flinged off a carousel and into a batch of caramel, which this whole series is really good. Here we go. Stay tuned.